better known as the head fairy when it comes to Summer Solstice. Susan, it's great to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
This is your 14th year
It is.
as head of the Summer Solstice, the head fairy. And you actually started this, didn't you, way back in 2005?
I did, with my girlfriend in the Bicentennial Gardens on a Tuesday night at 7 o'clock with no promotional materials and no marketing, just kind of threw this event to see what would happen, and 3,000 people came.
3,000?
And we just knew that we'd hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
And
what gave you the idea? How did you decide to do that?
Well, I had a business called Joie de Vivre, and I wanted to announce that business in a way that would make an impact. So I thought a party in the park on the longest day, since no one else had that day in mind and confirmed for any other event, I just thought it would be a perfect time to announce my new business. And it was only meant to happen once, but it was so great that we just had to keep doing it, and it's gotten better every year.
Yeah, it has, and Summer Solstice is just a day crammed full of all sorts of exciting activities. So let's talk about some of those. Now, I know that many people have been in years past, but you've got some new things this year.
We do. We have a children's area called Pixie Glen that's located at the fountain area in the Arboretum. And there'll be 7 tents there with lots of hands-on crafting for wee ones, making crowns and you know, doodahs for their bodies, little memorabilia, so they could be in the parade and then take it home with them. There'll be magicians and mermaids and hula hoopers and aerialists in that area. The Red Hatters will be there too, so they're visually explosive. And the drum circle happens in that area at 6 o'clock, so it's right in the heart of the Arboretum, and there'll be a lot happening that day, including something called Fairyopolis, which is an interactive garden so that children can build their own fairy garden throughout the day. It'll start with nothing, it'll grow throughout the day, and then at 8 o'clock we'll do some video around it, and all the kids will have had a hand in it.
Yeah, lots of exciting things, and these things don't just happen. Now, you founded this, and you've been the head of it, but you have I think you call it a dream team, don't you, that sort of helps you put this together.
I do, and for 10 years everybody worked for free. We didn't have much money, and we all came together and worked for no fee, all the performers and all the hard laborers and all the planners. And then after 10 years we decided to shift it into more of a business model so we could start paying people what they were worth and hire staff to really run it efficiently. So now we're into our 14th year. We charge $5 at the door, and you know, if you have 5,000 to 10,000 people, that really adds up, and that goes a long way to paying people what they're worth.
Absolutely. You know, we're talking like we're assuming everybody's watching knows where the Arboretum and the Bicentennial Garden or the Arboretum is, but we better tell them where it is.
Well, the address is 3299 Starmount Drive, and it's borders Holden Road, West Market, Green Valley. There's a big square, Wendover. It's right centrally located in the middle of the city. It is the largest park that we have, and it's adjacent to Lindley Park. So the Arboretum and Lindley Park are separated by a bridge, and if you come to the solstice, please don't just stay on one side of the bridge. If you go over the bridge, there's a whole other host of food vendors and face painters and music stages, etc.
How about parking? Where do they park?
A lot of people park up on Ashland Avenue and all the tributaries that run off of that. There's churches and apartment buildings.
Starmount Presbyterian Church is the biggie.
That would be the safest. Or in the Starmount neighborhood on West Market. I would say carpool if you can. A lot of people walk, but it starts at 2 and goes till 10. Our peak time is usually 5 to 8.
And something for every age.
Absolutely. We have lots of vendors, 100 of them. A lot of artists, jewelers, potters, and then people that do fairy hair and face painting and henna. We'll have 25 food trucks and 3 stages of music, belly dancing, fire show, drum circle, parasol parade. It never ends. You could never, ever be bored at the solstice.